Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the HellCase Cup. It's time for Game 2 of the night between Pride and GoodJob. Group A matchup, I've got to be honest. I think it's a very similar situation to what we had before with Ecstatus and Pro 100. Don't really see a very good opportunity for GoodJob. The FCDB-sponsored team from Belarus, yeah, when they actually competed at the FCDB Cup, they didn't do too bad. They got all the way up to top 4, which is, you know, all good considering, you know, that's always the semi-finals. But the teams there were not always, I wouldn't say they're at the same sort of level as Pride. Pride are among Poland's best, and GoodJob went out to the likes of Kinguin, who I definitely rate lower than Pride in the Polish side. So I got to be honest, I feel like Pride are definitely going to be the victors in this one. The map is Cache as well, which is another curious point of contention as well. This is one of the worst maps that GoodJob have in the pool. They've won it 3 times out of the last 12 times that they've played it. Not a good sign off the bat already, so just take that into account when we go into this particular game. The knife round, of course, to get started here. Let's get into the early part of the game. And to get started with the choice of side. CT is obviously desirable for GoodJob. That being said, they've got a bit more of a T-side balance when it comes to Cache. So actually getting their knife round would be relatively good for them to hold the cards in the early part of this match, but they are going to go for the switch. They are going to jump over to the CT side, get this one out of the way, and run straight into their T side, hoping that Pride haven't got a ridiculous lead above them. The pistol round is now ready to get started here. Let's take a look at the setups, the buy-ups for both sides. GoodJob gonna have the USPs out to play. I hope they get a defuse kit. They're gonna go for the double flash defuse on Coffee. Yes, Phoenix going for the armor. So default pistols across the board here for GoodJob, and Pride will also go the same. Tom's not invested just yet. Yeah, we'll eventually get the armor, but Manice is the man with the utility. The smoke, a flashbang, and a HE. Pride will go quickly into their default setup, looking like quickly into the A site as well. Straight out towards Garage. Box and Phoenix are here, ready and waiting. They shut this one down. Phoenix has already been spotted by the first. Box shuts out one player on the entry, so opening fray to the favour of the CT side, and Phoenix is going with headshots. 3 kills, 4 kills for him. Back from quad. Single round. The pistol round quickly to the favour of GoodJob, and that is exactly what he needed to start this map. No bomb plant, of course, for Pride means that they're going to force it back. Eagles coming out, flashbangs, a little bit of armor, Kevlar helmets. Morales already going to peek up, try to get the opening frag on someone here from GoodJob. But the midline seems to have been locked out relatively easily by the CT side. Reitz also catching a very good shot on Phoenix, but being at wall banger means it doesn't quite do the same amount of damage. I don't think he got the headshot, but either way, Phoenix down to 69. Already the first 2 frags have gone to the favour of the CT side, but Exus is not done just yet. Shuts out one man here, with Phoenix going falling. The T's will be ready and waiting. Box will just peek out, doesn't even want to wait, just wants to take down Reitz immediately. 2 versus 4, Tom and Exus are the last 2 left on this Pride T side. We'll get Box at least. Next is looking for Coffee as well. They're giving him these 1v1s, and the Eagles are landing heads. Lollipop will rotate to try and cut him off, which could deny the bomb plant for a couple seconds, but how long will it really be before Tom figures it out? Spots that Lollipop, spams at Eagle, gets 4 shots into him and takes him down as a result. The bomb will be planted for default, and it's Sad Zed alone with a flash and a smoke to make his way in. MP9. A close range fight to be taking. He doesn't know where Tom or X is. Lockdown from both sides as well. Sadzed's got a bit of a difficult time, but he looks at Tom in the right position. Is going to be able to take him down, and now looks for X as the last man. Close range, the M4. But he takes a good spray from either side. X catches him off guard, hearing a few footsteps and reading the situation perfectly. A 4K for him. Doing wonders for Pride on that T side. Stealing the round away from GoodJob. And getting things started here for the Polish. The Belarusians, however, won't be too fond of that one. They have to go eco in this round. Could still force it, you know. It's still plausible if they wanted to go for that much. Get themselves out. Bit of armor, bit of utility, some upgraded pistols here and there. But they've decided that they're going to opt for just the Deagle on Sadzen. And nothing else from anybody here. And good job, Pride, of course, forcing their way back in. Actually reading the situation relatively well. They haven't invested fully into rifles. They're going to go for some money building, but not as much as I would have expected. Morel's on that Deagle. I imagine he's going for AWP in the next round. Reitz will get the first frag, however, easily onto blocks, as you would expect. Nice shooting from him so far. Take down the opening frag. Exus also taking out Sadz as well with a headshot out towards the B site. Tom, Mac 10 close range, shuts that lollipop. That's $600 for him. And Reitz just about goes down to Phoenix. Like, the damage does eventually catch up with him, but the T side overwhelmed the CTs. And the weapons just unable to do enough for a good job. And actually with that save, they're going to be able to buy into a full, well, not a full rifle round, but definitely, actually no, it is going to be a full rifle round. Limited on utility. And they're expecting everyone on the T side to have head armor. Oh, sorry, have AK, so they haven't gone for head armor. Smart stuff from GoodJob so far. Still, I am a little bit worried about that utility set. Only a few flashbangs to stall one smoke, which has already been used for the early aggression from Pride. The HE also been used, so they've only got flashbangs left from GoodJob. They will push up into mid, though. Once again, they tried this in the last round. It worked out relatively well, but this time there are CTs ready and waiting to try and shut down anyone here. Coffee takes down Manise back to a 4 versus 4 wheel go, and Morel's on 10 HP. It's still a very good outlook for GoodJob. Pride have the bomb on the back of Reitz. First man into the A site, push out a main. Here we go. Reitz making his way around from Forklift. Tom gets Coffee. Phoenix in the corner. Doesn't even know he's there, and Reitz will just shut him down, execute him out the server, leaving Lollipop and Zad dead. As the last two left against the remainder of the Pride T-Sign. No choice but to back off. And there's going to be a third round on the board for Pride. A very nice start. Good job, however, saving their way up to a rifle buy. Unable to do a whole lot with it, unfortunately, which is, I think, the main point of concern for the Belarusians. We're on 3 rounds of loss bonus as well, so I mean, I guess I could force a buy here, actually. Yeah, they got quite a decent amount of cash. Not bad from these guys. Not great either, I should also make that point. Still be a relatively strong force buy with these 2 rifles, which is, I think, the main point of the matter. I know they're going to go for an eco on these remaining 3 players. Just P250s, no armor, no utility. Leave it up to Lollipop and Sadz to do the heavy lifting. One out towards mid, and one out towards the B site as well. Pride making their way up close and personal. Exus gets the first, spots the second man of Sadz. Exus eventually gets that frag together, and Reitz peeks out at mid, taking out Coffee from Garage. Not really one of those M4, sorry, has been dropped on the CT side as they just get picked apart by the anti-eco of Pride. Just Lollipop left alone with that last M4. They're trying to take it out of his hands. Does take down Reitz at least. Force 1 player to reinvest. If he can get 2 more, then that's even better. And the teams are going to go for this B site hit, basically just to hunt him down. The bomb will rotate to A, so there's no sense in like risking it. But eventually Manise will catch off that single angle he needs with the AWP. To take Lollipop out, bring the 4th to Pride. 4 rounds of loss bonus for GoodJob after an investment in the second. Means that we will see a buy up here. Single AWP should be in play for boxes. Glass cannon. For next we'll go with the M4 and utility. Limited sets across the board here for the CT side, but it should be enough. Meanwhile, Pride have had very little damage done on their side of things. They can drop, they can rebuy back in the next round very easily. It's GoodJob quickly make their way into the default. Pride go immediately for mid-control and set up for A site presence. And one lurker over towards B. Good force issue away from Box, never mind. Jumping on top of the toxic barrels, gets a little bit of damage, but not enough to shut down the kill. Meanwhile, Maniz is out here towards Squeaky. Takes out for next to a 4 versus 4 spots. The Lollipop as well. Crucial information. And locking out the cross as well. They have access to the site, but the bomb will go down. And GoodJob caught a little bit off guard on this one. The rug has been swept from underneath their feet. Maniz is going to try to see if he can do more damage back here from quarters. The rest of the T-side players start to move in. Box trying to get some blind shots. It's Lollipop to take down Exus, and he creeps on through to look for Tom. Box lands a shot on Maniz, and Pride are getting thinned out here. Morels from the backstab does take down Coffin, but Lollipop is there and quick to trade, leaving it all Tom here on Shroud Boost, just waiting for the first CT to compete. This spot Sadzed sprays him down, turns the 180, but he knows that Box is also here as well. He's just got to stick on a bomb, ensure that they cannot get it down. He takes 2 frags, almost the 4th. And Lollipop will have to defuse it, but he hasn't got the kit, he hasn't got the time. We'll save the AWP and run for it for GoodJob. All thanks to a little bit of time stalling. Pride will get their 5th round. GoodJob don't look coordinated on this buy here. Lollipop going in with the full M4 Kevlar buy. Everybody else going in for a half buy. And Box the only man with the saved weapon, the AWP. I'm showing some slight concerns about the Belarusian side. GoodJob are not doing a good job. This could be it, though. Reit's coming out of nowhere, and Box will take him down. So at least something for the CT side to work with, but he will make his way into the B-bomb site, and else will just shut him down. That's all the CT side presence here. Tom's going to hear all the scrambling. Try to open up Squeaky to cause a little bit more pain and frustration to GoodJob as they try and set themselves up, as they were not expecting the T's to be that pushed up far forward. Box certainly wasn't. Next one, get down Coffee, Finex in the smoke. Morel's spraying his way on through. A stray bullet needs to land to take him out. Nexus will also lock down the, well, almost just about lock down the event's position. Actually, Sadler's going to get 2 frags for his trouble, so damage will already be done to Pride. They pick up that AWP, and they've still got tons of money left to play with, so GoodJob. Need to look at more rounds, more than damage. 6 rounds lost in a row against the Pride T side. They've got the AWP brought back from Box. No head armor for him. Neither for Finex with the other AWP, as they're going to run double up setup here. GoodJob. Box heading towards mid. And Finex going to solo hold A site. It's going to work out well to kick things off. Box catching off Reitz in the start, but the AWP duel from Maniz almost gets one by him. Tags Finex and getting more damage against him with the HE and the Molotov. Going to force him back out of that position. The smoke will actually keep him there. And Coffee will take down Tom. Finex gets Exus as well to a 2 versus 5. And GoodJob have started this off well. Found the opening aggressive picks and shut them down as appropriate. Morels will get one back and he shuts down Finex. 3 versus 2 situation. We're back in play, Pride. And Box may just give it up to Maniz as well. You know there's an AWP there. Why would you peek that cross? Absolutely no cover. Maniz will pick up the bomb as well and start to make his way into the bomb site. They've also got Morels trying to push something out. Flashbang away, forces Coffee out. He sprays on through and takes down Morels anyway, leaving it all up to the AWP. Maniz. 1v2 clutch. He's already gotten 2 frags. This will be the 4th to win it out, and he's going to challenge up against Sadzed as he creeps his way in aggressive, looking for Maniz. Spots him with the M4, but he just bursts his way and misses. It's all left to Maniz now as the last man. Sadzed will rake his way into the B site, ensure that Maniz doesn't go for this one. And shut him down if he does, but Maniz is thinking about it. CZ, Sadzed in a corner, back behind this cubbyhole box for 20 seconds. Maniz make his way on the site. Doesn't clear the site though. This could be risky. If Sadzed was holding on B itself, then that could have gotten a very easy shutdown for him, a very easy denial. Maniz has no information whatsoever. He may just be about to walk straight into SadZ right now. Creeps up, gun barrel spotted. SadZ will pick him up. Pick the AWP up as well and bring a second round to GoodJob. There are a lot of mistakes in that round from both sides of the board here. Actually, saving both the AWPs means that we'll get the double up setup from the CT side. Back in play once again. On box. What happened? What? Okay. Tom joined the CT side. That's a technical problem. We'll get that sorted out. Quickly back into this game. No idea what happened there. Yeah, Tom's back, dropping the AWP for Minis. Probably going to reinvest into this round. They've got the money for it, but they are whittled down quite significantly by GoodJob here. Double upset will be out to play for the CT side as they exploited mistakes given away by Pride, as I was saying at the end of that round. Lots and lots of opening frags that went so easily to the favour of GoodJob. And GoodJob making just as many mistakes to give up so many trade frags to Pride. Maniz already entering out of A main, taking out Finex, looking for Lollipop. Second frag, easy shot. And again, GoodJob just crumble at the seams when it comes up to facing against the T side. Maniz gets himself 3. AWP shots galore. 2 versus 5 left for Box and SadZ as they just tuck tail and run back for the hills. They've also lost a man here on the GoodJob CT side, so who might that be? Who are we missing? Not Maniz, that's on Pride. But either way, some technical problems, so bear with us and we'll get that sorted once again. Yeah, SadZ just trying to hold on for whatever he has. There it is, Finex coming back. But 7th round will be on the board for Pride nonetheless as they reset GoodJob. Leave them with nothing to work with. This T side's getting better and better. GoodJob do need to get something here. At the very least, start things off to the point where we'll have some sort of like balance, some sort of workable ground on the T side, because that's really where GoodJob are good on cash. Not a very good map for them, but at the very least their T side is relatively promising. So starting things off on CT, need to find some sort of presence, else it's just going to be a very dark time here for them. They are managing to make something out of this round, a 4-on-3 situation. Box is going to go peek up against Reitz, and Reitz has his back turned, just about spotted as well. The Molotov actually push out. Box puts up an AK, gets some damage, but Morels and Reitz try him on through, take down the lip up and Box. Finex peeks out, should get shut down by Morels. Maniz actually shuts out SadZ, so the AK picked up out towards B main is down and cannot be saved by GoodJob in this eco, as they are forced back down to another force play. Actually, this could be plausible. Box has got the M4 out already. Mr. GoodJob not looking at it quite the same way, but they will eventually follow in the footsteps of Box and buy into 3 M4s, a FAMAS and a UMP for Finex. Quickly into the default we shall go once again. Exus looking for the opening frag back here from Sunroom. Pride spread out across the map, trying to prompt out mistakes, trying to throw GoodJob for a loop like they've done so far this match. Spray from Reed, someone's connecting against Box as well. That would have been pretty disastrous, but he will be able to take him down eventually. SadZ taking out Exus. To kick things off, at least the opening frag, and Coffee will trade it back to the man advantage, but he doesn't expect Morels to be creeping up mid. It's all down to Finex, alone man on the A site, as the bomb looks like it has committed to the A site. Lollipop also on rotation, trying to cover off Zed. I mean, he's going to hear this. He's going to pick the CZ forward. Spots out for next, but misses his shot, and for next will cost him. Take the AWP down, drop the bomb, and now they know exactly what to do this CT side. Pride need to get this bomb planted now. 2 versus 2. Spots Sads, and Tom taps his head off, but meanwhile, Lollipop takes out Morels. Back to 1 versus 1, and Lollipop looking for the 2K clutch. Just about holds on to it, and just about holds on to the 3rd round for GoodJob CT, but look at the money line for both sides. Drop rifles. I don't think Exus has anything. Okay, someone did drop an AK for him, so they're just going to be able to get the full buy together. Lacking in utility because only 3 players have full sets. Moniz has double flash and smoke for Exus. A GoodJob. Calling in the tactical pause because they're not looking much better. Dropping the M4, buying up the FAMAS box. Armor being bought down, 2 FAMASes. 3 FAMASes out to play with, and you can really see the amount of damage that has been done to GoodJob over the course of the last few rounds, especially with that reset a couple rounds ago. Round number 12 will come into fruition. Sands and Lollipop holding down B. Mid control being held by Coffee and Finex and Box. Oh, Finex going to get boosted out to Shroud spot alongside Box, but will this be the strat that works up to the favour of GoodJob? So far, Pride has taken a mid-centre default, trying to get an opening frag. Trying to find an early piece of aggression, but Morales could actually find Finex of his own accord. He expects it. Oh, this is perfect. Almost connects it onto Box as well. Coffee getting the trade back on Exus as well. Gets mid-control out of play for Pride. And Box seems like he knows something. He's creeping up in towards main. Will eventually get pushed on, and Tom will get taken down. The bomb's been dropped. Reitz taken out by Coffee. The crossfire's locked between him and Box. And Moniz is the last man left. The AWP of Pride. A 1 versus 4. Closed in by 2 CTs. Does take down Box at least, but the USP is out. And Coffee gets a double dink to get the triple kill here for GoodJob. 4-8 now is the scoreline. And, you know, it took them a little bit time to get started, but the CT side is starting to look a little bit decent now from these guys. Now within 4 rounds of Pride's lead. They have lost a half, so they can only get 3 more. But that 3 is the difference between a 7-8 and 11-4. Pride not looking like they're going to take their 9th now. No, nothing really to work with, just an eco at this point. Deagle's P250, some upgraded pistols, but no armor, no utility. Once again, nothing in the tank here for the Poles. As Tom and Exus get ripped apart by Lollipop here towards B main. 1 HE actually dropped on the first, and the rest of the teams will eventually fall. Morels, Minis, next to full. Reit's last man, and he'll go down. All 5 players staying alive. GoodJob finally being able to build something here on the CT side. But that may be all about to change as Pride have themselves the buyback here. $5,000 on Tom. Will he go to the AWP? Will he go with the flow and get the AK out? Yes, he's going to get the AK out with a full set utility as well. Limited sets across the board here for Pride. Into more ace at the default this time, straight out towards main, and Minis will get the first frag. Box with a quick trade, they spray on through, looking for him, and yes, Morels gets it. Aggression from the CT side, punished by Pride. 4 versus 3 immediately. Favour of the T side. It's not looking good here for GoodJob. They have rotated and gambled towards A side, but Morels is still picking them apart. The 1v1, 1 out by him as Coffee goes down. Sadzed picks off Reitz at least. To a man advantage for Pride. They don't expect Sadzed to be here, but Morels is still looking in the right place at the right time. Shuts him down. Lollipop also out in the open, taken out of the action by Exus. Triple kill for Morels, and Pride put themselves back in the running for this double-digit scoreline at the end of the half. Double up setup will come through from GoodJob, of course, last round of the half to buy down. But they have struggled all maps so far, and it's only about to get worse. Still, though, let's see if their T-side is as good as the HLTV stats say they are. AK's out for Pride. 2 AWPs for Box and Lollipop. 2 M4s for Phoenix and Sad Zed. Coffee with the FAMAS. And that is the extent of the buy here for GoodJob. Coffee holding in towards mid. 1 AWP towards A. 1 AWP towards B. Phoenix, oh, got a good read on where Maniz is, but Maniz still gets the frag. Lollipop will get the trade out on Exus at least to a 4 versus 4, but now he's got to do a little bit more as he takes down Maniz, expecting Reitz also to be here towards Squeaky, but doesn't line up the shot through the Squeaky door. Coffee also out towards mid, takes down Morels and gains mid control back away from the T side as Lollipop lands a very nice blind quick scope to take down Tom. Reitz is the last man left alive. Will take Coffee at least, but on 16 HP. There's not much that he can do from here. Lollipop's creeping around, looking for that one angle. Sad Zed's there to support him. So even if Reitz gets this headshot, this is going to be a very, very undoable thing for him. Doesn't expect Sad Zed, and Sad Zed will take advantage. It's GoodJob taking 6 compared to Pride's 9 in the first half of Cash. So, GoodJob do have a decent T-side potential. The question at the moment is, will it be enough? Will that potential be enough to push them over the edge, to get the lead back away from Pride, to do something for these guys on CT? Right now we're about to find out. Smoke on the cross, flashbang and HE in play. But Morels gets a blind shot to take down Phoenix immediately at the gate. The HE will ring through on Maniz, 54 down, but the CTs do have the defuse kit on Tom. Maniz will eventually end up falling back to a 4 versus 4 as the bomb goes down and the afterplant is set up from GoodJob. Sad Zed trying to catch off anyone he can see here, but not to be in this particular case. Morels peeking up. Good dinks coming in from the T side as they do eventually take down one more. And Exus Lollipop lines up 2 as he takes him down. Looks for his 3rd for a 4K overall. GoodJob do take the pistol. And now the subsequent conversions will follow. So, holding on to a little bit more against Pride. Holding on to at least a little bit of leeway. Two Deagles, 3 CZ, Sad Zed straight out the gate, taking that Mac 10 to the aggression. Trying to take down someone like Morels, but can't quite find him. GoodJob have forced the issue down. They have gone for more SMGs over AK, sure. Still quite a lot of lost investment. If Coffee ends up falling here, not quite. Morels just missing his headshots. Now it's up to Maniz here. Spotted out just about by Coffee. Close range on main, shut down. Exus next man up, and Coffee gets his triple. Fortunately, the range game of these pistols not doing their work as the bomb should get planted here. Reitz and Tom. Tom gets Coffee. That's something. Almost a second deagle on Phoenix. 3rd shot will do it! Okay. Reitz stole that one away, but Tom still got a very nice 1 dig onto box. Back to a 2 versus 2. Are they going to go for this? There's no way they'll be able to make this work. Sad Zed spotted Tom. Hesitates for a second, but it'll still cover him off. Try and see if he can hold on for a couple extra seconds. They're doing the damage. Oh my god. Pride, not like this. Eventually, 1 man will fall, but Tom's still got a bit of time. He's got to stick this defuse now, though. No defuse kit. No, he's going to back away. Live with the damage done to GoodJob. As will Lollipop. Bringing the 8th round to the T side. UMP recovered for Tom. If you can find that AK that Coffee dropped, then that would be okay, but don't think he did. So the pause will come through from the GoodJob side. technical in nature. Apparently 150 ping on SadZ. That's a rip, but don't worry. Should get sorted relatively soon. And Pride will be left with an eco on this CT side. That UMP was saved. That's the main thing that Tom has to work with alongside the Kevlar he had from that last round for Spy. But P2Ks, USPs, Reets with the Eagle. And that's everything right now here for Pride. It's good job, make their way quickly into the default. They've got a much more AK-centered buy up this time, of course. Makes sense given the fact they lost most of their SMGs or quite a lot of investment in that last round. I kind of want to hold on to something in the next round. Finex almost got taken down, which would have been an okay pickup. But the Eagle wasn't quite as accurate as they wanted it to be back there. Reed's unable to find the frag. Lollipop gets down Tom as well. Losing HP at least, so there is something. And maybe the CT side can work with Finese. Actually, yeah, it does take down Box. Can you take down Finex? Nope. Spins around 180. They're sadly not able to find a whole lot. It's now just up to Exis with the UMP in his hands. Gonna run back. Hold on to it. Maybe not, actually. Pick back up and Coffee will take him down, so. 9 to 9. Good job with the pistol conversions. Do even things up against Pride. Potential now reopens for the Belarusian side, as they could still bring the comeback against the Poles, but they have to go up against the Polish full by of their own accord. Round number 19 with 5 M4s and 5 AKs. Full sets of utility for Good Job. Not quite the same can be said about Pride. They will go for aggressive mid control here. Look at how many players are in this vent checkers and mid area. Meanwhile, there's only one man on the site itself for aim, and he's ready and waiting. Exis will go ahead and join him as the utility starts to come in from Good Job. Here we go. Minis boosted up. Spots the first man. Tags him extremely low. Morel's also got lined up in the smoke, but Exis takes down Coffee. Sadzad trades him right back out. They line up for Minis. He takes the first, but not the second. Drops the bomb. Stalls for a little bit of time, but it's up to Reets and Tom to make the retake work. They've got no defuse kit. And the head armor from Tom is useless, but he still spots out for next. Can't take the trade. Can't take the kill. Lollipop's on 7 HP again. And that's the easiest frag that they can find. Tom has successfully crossed, but Box will shut him down. Lollipop spotted. Reese takes him down. Looks for the double kill on Box. Can't quite line up the spray. And the cross is missed as well. The timing just is not good from Reese. He's forced to back off. And Good Job will take a 10th against the Poles. And this is getting very interesting now. Pride, the victors of the Legends Cup recently. As you tuning in to ELC at Santa Ana, sorry. I know that Pride won that particular tournament against, can't remember who it was a Chinese team. Coming straight back to the EU. Facing off against Good Job and having this kind of a performance is not really the best of signs here for the Poles, but let's find out whether they can hold on to it for a little bit more here. Pride, of course, just that M4 save from Reets, a little bit of a quasi coming into this one. The Eagles, oops. The Eagles coming out from the CT's quasi buy. A little bit of armor mixed in here. But that's it. We'll go for aggression to try to see if we can catch up one of these CT players, but Good Job expect this, and they will pick it apart as expected. SadZ Box 2 frags between them. Reets, Tom, and Minis. Last 3 left for Pride now. We'll still hold their aggressive stances here on the A site and out towards main. And actually, Minis, a little bit timid on that regard. Spotted out as well, making his way back into locker. Coffee should spray him down. Box will cover off the other side. Actually gets caught in the crossfire, but does take Manise out anyway. Two-man advantage right now for a good job as they make their way back into the B site. Tom's here, 1D, can't land it on Sad Zed, got close, but no cigar. The bomb will be planted, the retake will be up for Reitz and Tom. If they want to go for it, that is, they could always back off and just decide, nope. Re-smoking on the cross from Tree. Finex just going to ensure that they have time to simmer on it. Unfortunately, they don't have time to simmer on it. The bomb is ticking. There's no defuse kit on this CT side, so they're going to choose to back off. Coffee is spotted by Reitz at least. Something he'll try and take away, but he's going to hear footsteps all around him. And will eventually decide to back off into the A site. Tom gets an AK at least. There's extra firepower and a little bit of relieved investment for Pride in the next round. But for the time being, it's still an 11-9 scoreline, with GoodJob doing a good job on their T side. Reitz is eventually found by Coffee, and Sad Zed finds Tom, so the hunt was worth it to ensure that there is no weapons saved here from Pride's CT side. Buying back in with the M4's the AWP. Max loss bonus means that we've got full sets of utility across the board here for the CT side, and actually a pretty light economy from GoodJob. This could get interesting. Probably able to shut them down now. The next buy will be relatively hard, if not a reset against them. I think they should be able to force it together, drop a few rifles from the likes of Coffee and Finex. And Sad Zed, for that matter. In this default, GoodJob will go. Leave nothing to chance. So far, good performance from this team. Oh, Sad Zed through the smoke almost catches Tom off guard. Little bit of damage, but also gives a little bit of information where the other CTs are playing from. They now know that there's one is near Zed, and Lollipop will eventually find X's before getting dinked down. 5-on-4 situation. It's a GoodJob, start to make their way in, but Coffee's caught off by Manise. He still can't get the frag. Does get Finex and turns 180, trying to look for Coffee once again. Knows that he's there. Eventually lands that shot. Double kill for him and dropping the bomb as well. Meanwhile, over on B, Reitz shuts down Sad Zed as the last here from Checkers. 2v3. Manise will take down 1 to a 1 versus 3. Make it a 4K. Easy flicks. And Pride eventually do lock out their 10th. Bringing GoodJob to a bit of a crossroads now. They have to. They are going to force buy. They don't have to force buy. They're going to go do it anyway. But you can see what it's going to do. Lollipop hasn't got enough for the AK full utility set. It has been dropped an AK at the very least. So money low for both sides. This next round is going to be pivotal. Let's see if Pride can hold on to it, or whether GoodJob will steal it away again. Mid-control being gained by the teams. Morel's holding back towards sandbags. Also the crossfire locked in from Exus for next, making his way in from his squeaky position box. I think he just about spots Morel's, and Morel's will spot Sad Zed, take him down, back off, back into the sandbags position as the opening frag goes the favour of the CT side, but Lollipop and Box trade it right back, 4 versus 3. Manise will peek up aggressive, get caught off guard by Box, sprayed down. Not expecting anything here towards the middle position. And he pays for it in all. Finex now backing up the bomb as it makes its way into A. Already Reitz and Tom are calling it out here. This is a reset round for them. And Pride need as much going into this next round. It will be a 12th on the board for GoodJob. Potentially more. No money in the bank account here for Pride. Now this is a very dire situation to be in. So. Oh, no. See, I was going to say there's a possibility that I could still force it together here with a couple of UMPs. Maybe a FAMAS here and there, but now this force buy is going to look much worse here from Pride. M4 rebought by Maniz, 3 CZs. Tom could have still had that third M4. Oh dear. And we'll go aggressive, try to see if they can catch off GoodJob once again. They smoke it out on main. They might try boost Shroud again. We'll go aggressive actually. Maniz could still catch this off, looking for any information. Spots Coffee at the top of the smoke, so 1 frag at least. Can they connect it to 2 or 3? Or maybe even more right here. They're going to line up for Lollipop, who takes the first man. Backs right off. Exus has the AK as well, so you can get that M4 back in CT control, then maybe someone else can pick that up and they can use that to their advantage. Because right now, Pride are clawing at straws and need to get a good grip, or else we'll creep up. The AK will get handed to him, and Exus is going to go in and try to recover that M4, so thankfully so. Meanwhile, Box is waiting for any aggression here from B main. It's not going to come through the CTs. Be aggressive, but not that aggressive. GoodJob will not punish them for it here. 40 seconds will remain to a 4 versus 4 situation. GoodJob in the advantage only because of the weaponry. But Pride have 3 rifles now to play with. With the armor and helmets, etc. It's still plausible here for this CT side. Sad Zed will start to move up. The CZ of Tom is watching and waiting. And Sad Zed will just take him down very quickly and clean in that case. But that's only a CZ out of play. They've still got to deal with the rifles as Morels lines up 2 through the smoke. Makes it a 3rd. As Lollipop just peeks in, stupidly gets killed. And just like that, GoodJob, give it all away. The bomb will get planted, but Exus has got the CZ out close range against Box. Will spray him down, and the defuse will come through. Pride, Morels, with a little bit of luck, will make it through the night. Back within 1 of GoodJob. They can force it back here, the T side. And we'll get the 5 AKs out for it. M4's AWP in play, and looks like GoodJob are going to go very quickly into this one, but they're going to get punished for it. Reach 1, 2, almost a 3rd. Sad will trade him out, and the CTs will get overwhelmed here on the site. Reitz and Tom down and out of it. Exus going to try starting to make his way in from the dense area. Start to make his way in now. Pops both of them. Gets a good grenade in a Lollipop. That could do some serious damage. Yeah, 17 HP. Spam through the wall could end it out for them, but a flashbang comes out. X is trying to get this one headshot. Oh, spraying through, just about gets the wall banger kill. Sad Zed will trade out. Maniz coming in back from the T-spawn. And X is trying his best to fight his way out of this position, but it's just not enough. Morels out towards headshot. Takes down for next. Sad Zed's low, and he'll connect 2 to just about hold this round together. 12 now on the board for the Poles. And the pause will come through for Box. And GoodJob will need to take a moment to think about this. Such a good comeback on this T side. May all go to waste if Pride keep this formula rolling. It's starting to get a little bit more awkward here for these guys. So, round 25 in what has so far been a pretty close match between GoodJob and Pride. Already the utility damage coming in from the CTs. They're reading this one super well. Flashbang coming out now. And GoodJob will stoke smoke on the cross, not to make their way in. Maniz gets the opening frag as the Lollipop is sacrificial lamb, and he'll connect the second, almost a third. They almost line up for him, but Maniz is still running wild. 3 kills. Sad Zed alone. Morel's up on catwalk, will look for this one spray, and will land it in its wholesome. Maniz, however, doing a fantastic job on the AWP, back towards quad. 3K for him. And Pride will take the lead back away from GoodJob. GoodJob have nothing to work with here on this one. Deagles, 3 PT50s, a CZ from Phoenix. And Pride have the advantage going into a very difficult round for GoodJob, as well as that so close to the end of the line. Does not look good for what this T-side has left in the tank. The players getting picked off through the smoke down mid, out towards the edge of it. Reach will get the last one, and Pride will take 2 away from GoodJob. 14 to 12 now, and the bye will come back from this T-side on 4 rounds of lost bonus. They need to come up with something huge right now if they want to pick this one away from Pride. Pride were the favourites going into this series. Not series, the best of 1, but they were the favourites nonetheless. And GoodJob have shown up on T-side. Can they push it all the way over the edge is the question right now. They've got the HellCase in play. Force Sport here. Limited utility across the board here. Lollipop will get the first here on Maniz. So opening start here for all the T's. Pride will play carefully. Aggressive angles being held. Steadfast and strong. A mid-control setup for GoodJob that could go extremely well. Or extremely not. So they've got 2 players here that can hold this one off. One's been smoked. Morels is all alone. Exposed to a few different angles, but he spots Sad Zed, takes him down. Can't take Phoenix out of the equation. And mid-control was gained by GoodJob as they set things up for an A split from Squeaky. Rotations coming on Lollipop will make his way into Zed Connector as well. Did Tom hear this? I don't know if he did. Phoenix, meanwhile, out towards the midline. Shuts out Reitz. And Pride are picked apart once again. A site to their favour. The bomb will get planted. And Tom and Nexus are already rotating back away. Leaving it up to a 13th now. Or at least Tom takes down Bucks to keep them from profiteering too much. This means the reset could still be on for Pride. Decent investment has to come back away. Nexus trying to hold on for anything else here. Can he get this one? Frag! Not quite. AWP out of potential. But Pride's money line still looking pretty slick, so they should be able to buy back. AWP and orb to be dropped from Tom. Yeah, and he will drop it out to Maniz. Should be 4 M4s out as well. Well, 3 M4s in the AK, of course. GoodJob. Have Sad Zed dropped an AK. So, full buy from both sides and reset potential for either. Admittedly, GoodJob do have a little bit extra cash in the reserves, so if they lose now, then they might not be so far down in the dumps versus Pride. But if they do lose now, they may be going all the way to overtime point. Sad Zed taking a first man as he peeks out, shuts down Tom. Good damage on Exus as well. As they open things up. In fact, actually, the Molotov gets down Exus. I didn't even see that one come through. I would have thought he would have backed off, but no. running straight into it. Sadzed is eventually taken out by Reitz, but he's not bound for this world as Lollipop peeks up, takes B-site control. The bomb will go down. They've only got one man here aggressive, and that's Morels. Will catch Lollipop off guard at least, but as I say that, Meniz goes falling. Morels is the last man left here. A 1 versus 3. Grenaded out, spotted Coffee. Does take a 2K. Surely he can't survive this. The crossfire lock from the AWP. Finex holding it down from another angle. Morels will decide to save it. Leave 14-14 as Pride get reset in a very dire predicament here. What do you do if you are Pride? Gonna go for an eco, actually. Okay. That's interesting. I mean, I guess, you know, you could try save the M4 from Morels and try see if you can get anything in the force by the next round, but there's very little going Pride's direction right now. At the very least, they have this mid control set up. Reitz boosted up by Exus. The AWP, a box, can't seem to land a good shot. So they are forced to back away. Good job will instead go for a B setup here. Morels is set up pretty decently to deal with this as well. M4 in his hand, Meniz pushing up aggressive, trying to get the information so the CTs will rotate on time. And look at this, Morels is so perfectly set up. He takes Lollipop, looking for any more, but he doesn't see anyone else. And now they realize that they must have rotated back away. They pick up a couple of rifles. One AK in the hands of Morels as Tom takes the M4 to his hands. 4 versus 3 ensues, but the cross is locked. Look at this, both of the rifles are back there. Spotted, box, shuts down Morels, leaving nothing left for Tom or Reitz. Finex covering it off from the other side of truck. Tom will take him out at least for one trade, but that is it. 1 versus 3, he has to fall away, he has to pick up that AK. Or just keep with the M4, stick back in CT spawn because Coffee is all the way pushed up. Denying Tom anything in this instance. We'll spot him, but no. Coffee denies Pride any room to work with here in this round. So, final round of regulation equates to a force buy from both sides. But it has been enough. Just about enough. Get back into the full rifles. AWP 4 M4s coming out. Coffee, taken down immediately by Meniz on the AWP. They start things off perfectly. He'll try and get the wallbanger on Finex, but won't be allowed such things. And Box watching out for any aggression on the boost spot. Trying to see if he can find an over-aggressing CT, but no one will give it up here for Pride. They've got their opening frag. They've got their man advantage. They just need 4 more kills to go to overtime. Good job, maybe about to give it to them. Tom flashed in here, looking for Lollipop. He can't find it. He gets taken out suddenly. The CT line looks a little bit thinner. Box will still take his AWP straight into Squeaky and set up as appropriate here. Meniz is watching at the AWP from main, watching the AWP in main from quad. And X is watching at the other side as well. Has to rotate and think about the squeaky door area as well. 30 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. Finex. Smoke on the cross, flashbanging in. Exus gonna get Molotov the way, but he takes down Sadzed, sprays his way through the smoke, but he can't handle it. Meniz back towards the truck position, trying to take down one man, but eventually he's Molotov forward as he gets taken down. The bomb will get planted. Reitz and Morels 2v3 clutch not to throw this one away. And Reitz will peek up, try to get damage, takes down Lollipop. And Box will shut him down. All down to Morels to take down one more. Look for Box as the last man. A 1 versus 1. AWP versus M4. And it's AWP to win out the fight here. Good job. Steal this game away. 16-14. I don't think I was. Oh, I certainly wasn't expecting that. If you were, then you can let me know. But GG's all around as the Belarusians steal it away from the Poles. But we are not done with the night just yet. Namiga are taking on Kingwin live next here on Starladder 1. So don't go anywhere because the HellCase Cup continues after this.